popular Thursday afternoon destination, the Plymouth Farmers Market's new location at West Plymouth Square welcomed the local scene street team, who popped up to talk to vendors and market goers about what keeps people coming back year after year.
Hi, I'm Tiff Phillips with my co-host Mark McKinley and our production team. And we're at the Plymouth Farmers Market new location at West Village Shopping Center right outside G-Pub. It's going to be a great day to see some new and old friends, and of course, it's going to be a great day to shop local. Let's see what these folks have to say. I'm with our old friend Dave Purpura. Dave, new Farmers Market location, new you. What's going on?
Yeah, we're at a new spot this year here in front of the G-Pub in Plymouth. There was a bunch of consideration going into making such a huge decision, but it's a very accessible spot for people. The parking's much improved. We can handle the traffic much better. And as far as being, able to actually negotiate the spot, it's just a lot easier for people to get around.
So have you seen a lot of the same customers coming back?
We've seen, mostly all familiar faces, but also a bunch of new people that I don't know. So hopefully they'll become, regular customers. Our association with the G-Pub has been great. These people are really on fire about the market, and then they want to participate in the market. And we've got surprises hopefully to develop as the summer goes on here in terms of supplying food and having a beer garden and cider garden and an outdoor dining and outdoor seating. And so far they've been really great to work with.
Very fortunate to have the Plymouth Farmers Market here, headed by Dave, right on our property. And this is the first week we're setting up our beer garden. So very fortunate enough to be able to serve some of our products. We have Second Wind Brewing, which is another Plymouth company, being poured as well. So it's kind of a cool community project right now.
And with High Limb, notice that it's modern cider. This is not your, regular apple juice jacked up on something. What's you've got a wide variety of different ciders as well as your dry ciders as well?
Absolutely, yeah. So OG, that's right here, that's the first one I ever made in my parents' basement. It just won silver medal nationally. It's all across the state in Rhode Island. It's our baby, but we branch out in big ways. We have Cape Days, which is a sea salt lemonade cider made with Cape Cod sea salt. We do ones fermented on oyster shells, and we do pie ciders, and we do a lot of fun different stuff that it kind of pushes the boundary of traditional cider making.
And how do you like this this new facility for you, working with Plymouth G-Pub and also having the High Limb distillery here?
The facility's awesome. It's really cool. We have a lot of space. Like I said, going from my parents' basement to an old, beat up factory to this is a dream come true. And it really is just a factory of creativity, and we make alcohol for a living. So, you can't complain about much. It's pretty good.
Thanks a lot, Jeremy. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
I'm here with Sarah from Skinny Dip Farm, all the way from Westport and Little Compton as well. Tell me all about Skinny Dip Farm.
We're a small organic vegetable farm based mostly out of Little Compton, but we do have a field in Westport as well. I'm the assistant manager. We grow fruit, vegetables, lots of seedlings and plants for people to buy.
Now, how do you enjoy being at this brand new location for the Plymouth Farmers Market?
It's great. I definitely like it. It's big. It's accessible for people to walk around with strollers and walkers and things like that. So I think that's awesome.
And a little bird told me that you went on an interesting hike from somewhere in Key West to where?
Yeah, before I started working here, I hiked from Key West to Maine in 2021. About 9 months and 4,000 miles.
Did your feet hurt? Did you have to change your shoes often? I mean, we want to know the nitty-gritty details of this hike.
I went through 8 pairs of shoes. About every 500 miles, I'd have to buy a new pair of shoes. And my feet did hurt, yes, and my back hurt, and I was tired all the time, but it was a lot of fun. I love spending time outside, hence the working on a farm thing, but it was an adventure of a lifetime.
I'm with Josh from DaSilva Farms. Can you talk to me a little bit about your business?
So we're a pasture-raised poultry farm. So our animals live out on pasture. We rotate them through the pastures. We don't use any chemicals or pesticides. The animals are never given any antibiotics or medications at all. We have meat birds that we move, egg layers, and turkeys for Thanksgiving. And we start them as day old. As they hit about 3-4 weeks old, then we put them out on the pasture because the first few weeks they need to be under the heat until their feathers are fully formed. And then we put them outside and we rotate them until about 8-9 weeks old. And then that's when they're ready for harvest.
So are there any health benefits to having that process versus what you would buy at a supermarket?
Yeah, absolutely. They live outdoors, so they get plenty of sunshine, fresh air. They eat the grass, the bugs. So it's their natural environment. So it's the healthiest meat that you can get, and they're the healthiest for it as well. It benefits them and it benefits us too.
Dorian, you've been coming to this farmer's market since 2010?
2010, when it was in Stevens Field.
Oh, wow. That's a while.
Long time.
What keeps you coming back?
I love the farmers. I love what they sell. I love the plants. I love the vegetables and the sustainably and responsibly raised meats and eggs and fish. I mean, pretty much most of what they sell here.
And what do you think the importance is of shopping local?
Oh, I think it's really important, both environmentally and sustainably, and just supporting local businesses.
And why do you think it's really important to shop local and support local businesses?
For us to do what we do, obviously our prices are a lot higher than the grocery store due to just the way that the system is, with the feed, the processing, all the added expenses. So by our customers supporting us, the money stays in our local economy, and it helps to keep the healthy food for our local customers, because the big industry, they're not providing healthy options. So you're just buying it in the grocery store, and the money that you spend in the grocery store does not go back to your local economy. So it's good supporting the local businesses, because there's not many of us left, and we have to keep it going. So hopefully in the future it gains popularity and we can continue this, through the years to come.
Why do you think it's important for people to shop local, like with your soaps?
There's all these cottage industries. People used to make soap all the time. It's more fine-tuned. It's a little bit better the way we make it now. But these cottage industries could support a neighborhood. And I think you see that a lot at the farmers markets. And it just supporting something that's local and that's either homegrown or made here makes all the difference. And it's a booming little local economy. Plus the products are better. Your vegetables are better, I think, when they're bought locally. They're not strewn from across the country. I feel like our products are better than what you get at the store. They don't have all the chemicals in it. So I think that's really important. It's 100% natural. We make it from scratch the old-fashioned way. We're a family business. I do this with my daughter and my husband. And we make it old-fashioned way, the way my mom and my aunt taught me years ago.
So it's generational. It's been in your family for a while.
It has. I picked it back up when my skin was giving me trouble. My kids' skin was giving them trouble. So we thought there had to be a better solution than going to the store and getting all the chemicals. And I worked with my daughter Lily. We formulated some soaps, and we feel like we have better skin because of it. And a lot of our customers do too.
And I'm sure people respect that a lot, that it's a family-owned business.
They do. They're very supportive. Yeah, and we really feel, we say our products are made for our family and yours. And that's the truth. Once we get a customer, they tend to stay with us. I have customers that have been with us from the very beginning, which was 9 years ago now.
It's not a visit to the Plymouth Farmers Market without paying a visit to the Queen Bee herself. Stephanie, please show us what's new and exciting for the Queen Bee.
Yes, well, one of the things that I started doing to help replace plastic wrap was these planet wraps. And they're made from cotton material. They're saturated with beeswax, jojoba oil, and a pine rosin, and they last a long time. And all you have to do is wash them with a little bit of liquid soap and cold water, rinse and let them dry, and wrap them back up.
That's awesome. And then also you were showing me the fancy new salt soap.
Yes, I have a salt soap. It's a beautiful pink. It's made with a Himalayan pink sea salt, and actually that's not a sea salt. It's a Himalayan salt with a pink clay. And so it's really it's moisturizing for your skin, and it smells wonderful.
Oh wow! Now, Stephanie, here we are. We're at this. I still like to think of it as a new location for the Plymouth Farmers Market. How have you enjoyed this new location?
I like it. I like it. It's definitely different for us, but we have the same great vendors that we've had for a long time, and we have some new people too. And there's everything that you need here for an amazing meal.
How do you like this new location here of the Plymouth Farmers Market?
So far, so good. I have no complaints. So far, so good. It's great.
Is this your first time here to this new location of the Plymouth Farmers Market?
So we're new to the Plymouth Farmers Market. We've been here, this is our second day of the market. We really enjoy it. Plymouth's a wonderful community. I have family that lives here, so it's a lot of fun to come up and meet people here and see some of the people I know through my family. And I just love it. The vendors, there's a lot of variety. It's a really wonderful market.
Are you new to the farmers market, or are you returning?
No, we've been here. We were at the other location, I think since 2016 we've been a part of the market. So,
What's the benefit of coming here, you think?
So it's good to connect with our local customers. We have a lot of loyal customers that buy from us. And it's just good coming out to see what people are looking for, so they can understand, who's raising their food, how it's being raised. I think that's just important to have that connection.
Shareen, give me a little example. Tell me all the wonderful things about Chatham Harvesters.
Well, Chatham Harvesters is a fisherman's owned seafood cooperative. And what our mission is we are reconnecting with seafood lovers, the community, what is locally and abundantly available in the Cape and South Shore waters. And so we take and we connect people. We tell stories about the fishermen that catch our catch, and we give recipes and whatnot. We're at farmers markets. We have a fish share membership program. You can go online at chathamharvesters.com and read a little more about that. But today we're at Plymouth Farmers Market, and we're offering some of our fresh and frozen products, which include clam pies, monkfish chowder base, shark bites, which is kind of an interesting take on dogfish.
Oh, give me a little bit more about the shark bites.
Okay, so dogfish is a very abundant fish species that a lot of people land and don't get a lot of money for it. So what we're trying to do is create a value-added product out of dogfish. Some people are very wary about it, but we handle the fish very well, and it's very tasty. It's a white meat, and what we're making out of the dogfish are fish cakes, and we call them shark bites.
I am with Billie-Jo from New England Coastal Wildlife Alliance. Very excited to be here with you. So can you tell me a bit about your nonprofit?
Sure. We're an all-volunteer nonprofit, and we are a research and rescue of wildlife. We do co-ops, interns throughout the summer and the fall. Right now we're working on the diamondback terrapins. They're an endangered salt marsh species. What we do is we follow the turtles, and we make sure when they nest, we provide protection for their nests until they hatch. We go back at the end of the season, and then we release the babies into the marshes where the moms came from.
So what are you hoping to do here today, Etha?
We're just out here. I'm out every week, usually trying to just promote what we're doing. We're out there in the waters. We're out there in people's backyards, looking for volunteers, looking for excitement about our wildlife, and make sure that we're doing what we need to do for our environment.
John, please tell me all about the wonderful things you're selling here today at the Plymouth Farmers Market.
Okay. Well, right from the Vine Oil and Vinegar Company, I have artisan olive oils that are made with ultra premium, extra virgin, first pressed, cold pressed olive oil. This is not supermarket olive oil. This is the good stuff. It's fused and infused with whole herbs and whole fruits, and there is nothing else in it. I've got white and dark balsamics that are just fermented fruit. There's no additives, thickeners, colorings, flavorings, or extra sugar to them. The white balsamics are aged 12 years. The dark balsamics are aged 18 years. There are some great combinations you can put together if you want to make a salad dressing or a marinade or do some bread dipping. They're great. And you're welcome to do shots.
You ready?
Yep.
Wow. That is something.
good?
Holy cow.
Goes for the second, too.
Money.
The other thing that I'm curious about too, balsamic on ice cream. Have you heard of that?
I have. A lot of people will do. I have one of them here that people use is the chocolate balsamic. They put that over the ice cream. The espresso balsamic also goes over ice cream. A lot of people will use, I only bring about 30 of the 79 flavors I have at my shop, but the fruit flavors like the darker, the strawberry or the blueberry, those are great over ice cream also. Yep.
Skip, you said you've been sharpening knives for 40 years?
Yeah, I'm a knife nut. I retired being a ship's captain, and I used to work knives on different ships and stuff as I was working. So it seemed like a natural thing when I got all done.
What kind of ships were you on?
Norwegian Cruise Lines, and I ran a boat called the Rotterdam.
Wow, that's incredible. So you've been on some adventures.
No, which is kind of nice. It's nice to see a lot of places, but adventures we like to get around.
Wow, so how long have you been at the farmers market?
This is my first year.
Wow. Okay, so have you gotten a lot of business so far?
Just starting.
Just started today, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I started last week, but, you know.
Well, I mean, you have a lot of skill here. I'm very excited to see your work.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's been a great day here at the market. We want to thank the Plymouth Farmers Market for having us here today. Make sure to check out Facebook and Instagram for upcoming pop-up events, and make sure to check out what's happening on our YouTube channel for more on what's happening in our community. From all of us at the local Scene by PAC TV, we thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Hi friends, if you like this video by The Local Scene, share a love and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe.